Hi, my name is Nir Hara, and this is my business model canvas presentation. The roasted chicken is a traditional Peruvian dish. It is not a simple roasted chicken, but the best description would be cold oven slow roasted chicken. It is a seasoned with a combination of local spices. Generally, it is served with fries, lettuce salad. Roasted chicken restaurants are the most popular concept of the restaurants in Peru, but sadly there are no improvements in the industry so far, so I decided to make a change. This is my value proposition. As I was thinking how to improve a traditional roasted chicken restaurant, I found that all of them are almost the same. They have the same features, and you cannot find more than roasted chicken, fries, and some drinks. So I decided to work with three main features in my value proposition. These are: you have a variety of tastes, you can customize your meal, you have a fresh and young environment. Compare it with the traditional environment you find in the traditional uh, roasted chicken restaurants. This is my minimum viable product, or MVP. I couldn't show just a single product because I'm selling a variety of tastes as a main feature. And this is the decision of the customers decide what they want to eat. They have multiple options and a great environment, as you can see. This is my market sizing. Lima has almost 11 inhabitants, in which 25% of them are millennial. Our restaurant is going to be based in the center zone of the city, and there are around 1,525,000 inhabitants. If we consider the trend that 25 of them are millennial, we could say that there are almost market, which give us a potential to start our restaurants and think in the possibility of expanding. You can see on there our TAM and our SAM. Customer segment. We created three archetypes of three personas to represent our objective market. They are all millennial, but they have some differences. The first one is the enthusiastic tailor with range age of 21 to 35, male or female. They have a bachelor degree. You can see their budget, their motivations. They love the classic Brasa chicken, but they are interested in customization because they have different tastes. Some of them are looking for healthier options, for example, others for a mix of flavors, and others trying something new. The second one is the friendly Alex with a range age from 18 to 30 years old, male or female. He's a college student having an internship or an incomplete grade, but still working. They are single. He's a friendly person looking for a comfort place in which they can eat and also have a great time with their friends. Their purpose are often social, but also looking for a differentiated place to eat, including variety. The millennial parent with a range age of 28 to 40, male or female, bachelor degree, MBA, a head position in an office job. Their budget, you can see on there, person with a millennial spirit looking for a great value proposition for him and his family. They are looking for a fresh option to go with their family in order they can feel young. They appreciate the variety because they have spouses and children, and they all have different tastes. Here you can see our customer relationships. In the get stage, we will use social media and AdWords to create brand awareness about our opening and also in our growth stage. We will be using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. To create awareness among all the social media, we will be working in campaigns about the Peruvian people and how they love the traditional roasted chicken. We even have a day to celebrate this. This is July 27. In fact, we are gonna thinking in that date as our opening day. We want to make a simple loyalty programs too, so we will invite our customers to subscribe to our newsletter. Our segments often use the email, so it will be great for us. We'll send them some coupons of discount and some promotions that we have. Growth stage, we are going to use the cross-selling strategy. We are thinking about expanding our products line, but to not complicate us in these instructions that we don't gonna do so. We'll be offering some appetizers in the future, like empanadas, tequeños, anticuchos, and some simple desserts like suspiro, limeña, picarones, mazamorra, which are traditional but not expect to be in the roasted chicken restaurants. As a viral law, we are going to give our customers the possibility of creating a cult and invite their friends to know the Brasa Mission restaurant with a 20% of discount to them and their friends. Our distribution channels, we are going to use mainly two distribution channels. The first one is direct sale in our restaurant. Here you can see a diagram on how it's going to work. It is just a simple order of $10, and you can see the difference between this and our indirect sales, in which we are going to use Repi, which has on-demand courier service, and they are going to charge 15% of commission. In this slide you can see how our channels are going to work and how our customers are going to receive their products. Key partners. Here I'm going to talk more about Rappi, which we are going to create the strategic alliance. We are going to offer our delivery service through them. People are going to ask our products through their app and website, and then they're going to charge for this 50%. It will going to help get more customers, and will be great. Join business. Inca Cola, which is a Peruvian carbonated drink, the most famous, is part of Coca-Cola company. We're gonna show their products in our beverage displays, and also we are going to use their logos in our disposable cups. Yeah, and this is how we are going to use the Coca-Cola company as a partner. Competition. We are thinking of participating in the annual fair called Mistura, which is the greatest fair of food in the country and gathers the more innovative restaurants. I think we have great potential. More than the participation, we are going to get a lot of brand awareness. Key supplier. We have decided to work with a growing chicken. It's not a leader in the market, but in recent years they have built a greater reputation about great quality. Key resources. As I was working in the research, I found that Miraflores will be the best place in which we can locate our customers. It is not just a touristic zone, but also it is a great commercial and where young people from Lima meet. Material suppliers. These are the suppliers that are gonna be in our beginning. Some of them like Palmer Facus, and these are part of the equipment of our restaurants. And Abinka, Romipak, Macro, and Trevor Fresh will be with us to provide the raw material. Financial system is still a developing process here in Peru. That's why we don't have private investors. So we are gonna take a bank loan. It will be the 75% of the loan, and then a local government program, and we're gonna take the 25% of the loan of there. An advantage is that they have low rates compared with banks, but it is our only one option. And for intellectual, we're gonna protect our trademark in the copy. Key activities. I have chosen two of the most important key activities. The first one is supply chain, which is related with the analysis of the situation, with the requirements that the areas may have, with the purchases, with the storage, with the management of the This is an important part because if we want to succeed and attend to our customers in a good way, we need to manage it in an extraordinary way. You can see a diagram there, research and development. Because we are starting this new venture, research and development is a main part of this process. We are starting with this business with the passion we have for the Peruvian food, but it's also important that we make the market research, the industry research to know in what circumstances we are entering into this market. Based in the market research, we're going to start the idea generation to create the best product for our customers. There you can see a diagram of how these processes are going to work. Well, this is our costs. You can see our variable cost, our fixed cost, and our income statement. It's important we can be aware of. This is our revenue. These are our revenue streams. We will be direct and indirect sales. I have already talked this about channels, but it is important to talk about this as revenue streams as well, because we are gonna get revenue from the direct sales, the sales in our restaurant, from the indirect sales that are using Rappi, the courier service, to deliver our products to our customers. There you can see diagrams of how these revenue streams are going to work. And our pricing strategy that I have chosen is the value price, and it's important to know why. Because we are entering into the market and we are news, but I think we have a great value proposition, so our customers will be willing to pay for our products and service because they know that they won't find a roasted chicken restaurant like ours, so they will be willing to pay more for that features that we are offering to them. The annual revenue assumption is 360,000, and we have to sell around 40 orders of $30 daily to reach our break even and succeed. Metrics that matter. Total numbers of unit sales. This metric is really important because it will be an indicator of the orders that we will to reach our break even first, and then to know how profitable our business model will be. Revenue per channel. Because we are using a direct and indirect channel, we need to be aware of the revenue that we are getting for both channels to see how profitable each one of them is. Food costs. Because costs are not restable, we need to be aware of this metric if we want to succeed. High variation in some ingredients that we need, like an increase in prices of chicken or potatoes, for example, can have some change in the profitability of our business. Burn rate is important for us to know how much money we are going to spend every month and when we are going to run out our money in order to know if we are going to need another investment round. Market share. As part of knowing if our value proposition and our MVP are being effective, and if we can thinking about expanding, we need to know our growth rate and what is our market share in the market in our size from interviews. I'm really grateful with all of the people that helped me in my interviews. It was really intense, but at the end I realized that it was that helped me a lot. Seeing this business from the customer inside helped me a lot, because sometimes you need to see as a customer, sometimes as an entrepreneur. With those insights, I was able to make some changes and pivot as well. SWOT analysis. Well, no doubt that there are strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats as well. So this is just a summary of all the analysis that I did. Strengths: the strong value proposition. We have great partners that may be helpful. Opportunities: expand our segments based in demand, new channels, and we also can open new restaurants. Weaknesses: forecasting of revenue and burn rates, and financial resources limited. Threats: new competitors with similar value proposition that may appear in the market, and recession in the country. And finally, this is my initial business model canvas. As you can see, there are a lot of words. I have to make a lot of change in every block. At the beginning, when I worked in this, I thought, okay, all work is done. It took me a lot of time. So I thought was all about this. But after working through the weeks, I realized I had a lot of work to do because I didn't have idea about my business. I just have a good idea, but I have to work in every part of this. And after hard work, I got this business model canvas. As you can see, it is more summarized, and here you can find specific details about everything. But I realized you don't need too much information, but just be clear or have clear every single aspect of your business, because if you don't have clear just one of these aspects, then your business is not gonna work, and the plans that you did don't wanna work. So that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for your attention, and thanks for all of your help.